Welcome to another drone episode. So we're gonna get this started with the drone. So let's get this episode started on the vlog interludes, and we're gonna be opening up this puppy and then rebuilding it on the next episode. It's beeping, so let's get this started. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to today's vlog. Let me quickly switch up the camera over here. Okay, let us get this vlog started. So today's vlog's interludes, we're gonna be opening up this puppy. As an entrepreneur, engineer minded, I want to see how this thing ticks, and we're gonna take it apart on this episode, and then we're gonna try and rebuild it in the next vlog interludes, episode number 4. Yep, number 4, and we're gonna see how it works. So let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is probably get the original packaging so we can be able to see what we can find in here as far as screwdrivers and etc. So let's do that. Alright, first let me get my little lab area place set up so we can be able to record a little bit better. So just give me a second. Alright. And I think that should be able to work. Alright, so we got the box and we got the drone. Decided to just sit down. And so let's see if we can find the original screwdrivers. Because that's probably the biggest component in this. And we do not have it. I just have the propellers. I have some extra items to go for the shield. But no extra screwdrivers. So we're going to have to find a way to open this up without a screwdriver, which is going to become a little bit risky, right? So I'm not sure what we're going to do. Let's go find a knife or something and see if that works. Be right back. Yeah, so some bad news. I cannot find any kind of screwdriver because basically all of them cannot fit in here. You see that? The holes are too small. So the best thing I could find was a knife that usually used for cutting meat because it's very very slender towards the edge. So let's hope this works without completely wrecking the drone. So let's try and unscrew this and see how it goes, all right? Okay, guys, so I found smaller version of a knife, but as you can see, it's different because this one is more sharp pointed out, as it's always for cutting meat, and this one is a little bit more, I don't know, warrior style knife. Not sure what to call it. I'm not really a chef. Hopefully my mom does not get pissed that I'm using her knives. What? This one works so well. Wow, I should have been using this one this entire time. And these knives are very, very sharp, by the way, so I want to make sure I don't cut myself. Okay guys, this is the best I can do using a knife to unscrew everything. My fault again. In the original packaging, I ended up misplacing where the original screwdriver was. So I have to use a knife. So what I'm going to have to do is go surgical on this. Now keep in mind, this is a $60 drone, so it's not very expensive for me to worry about breaking it. I'm just very curious about how it works, how it ticks, and can we rebuild it on a different body. So this is gonna be getting a little nasty because I'm gonna have to start breaking things. All right, so let's hope this does not go too bad or as savage as we'd expect it to go. Drop it. Okay guys, quick little intermission update. So we were able to get one propeller out. It was very complicated because as you can see here, I'm trying to hold this together so it doesn't drop and fall. Since it's in a very delicate state right now, wires can break. You can see right here, the motor is literally hooked to the other joint. So I have to be very careful when taking out this part. And it's taking a while to do that, so I can't break anything carelessly. So I'm gonna have to pause the video and get this nasty part. Get this part done because I can't move the drone around too much. So I'll have to update you in a few seconds. Well, more like a few seconds for you, but a couple more minutes for me, right? Okay, guys, quick little update. So we've gotten all the different main propellers. As you can see, they're all separated now, and we only have this one left, and we'll be almost good as to go. So let me show you how I'm gonna struggle with this last one over here. So let's hopefully get it out nice and slowly. I've not cut any wires so far, which is insane delicacy. Um, had to use my mouth at some part because that's if you're not an engineer, if you haven't used your mouth and knife to try and get things working. So yeah, let's try and get this last part working. It's a little bit more complex because it's not working Guys, here we go. Let's go a little bit closer so you can see what's happening here. So I got the drone taken apart. You can see all the propellers are still attached to the wire, which is insane artwork right there. Are we missing a propeller? Oh, there it is. It's hiding with the other one. So you can see them. We got all the main core parts. So now it's trying to take off this big bulky part that we might or might not take off depending on how delicate that process is. But we did get all the propellers taken out. And now we're going to quickly do a little quick test to make sure everything is running. All right. Okay, guys, so we got everything taken off, and this is what we are left with, the web of drone parts. And we're able to take it out. The craziest part is, as in literally, guys, I was using knives to do this the entire time, so I'm very, very impressed. I did not cut any wires. They were dedicated to very core parts. We still have the camera and everything else right there. The batteries. So the last test is to see if this thing still works. Because as you know, this video is just this vlog was about taking it apart. And the next one, we're actually going to connect it and actually build another drone part. So that's going to be very exciting. So let's wire this thing up and see if it still works. Okay. Let's hope it does. Okay, guys, here's the moment of truth. Is the drone still going to be working or not? All right, we're not going to run it. We're just only going to plug it in to see if it still works. So here is the connection to the batteries. So let's just hook that right up. Whoops, that's the wrong way. And there we, oh, it is not clicking. It is, oh no, I just did it the wrong way. Just playing. And then now we're going to turn it on. Everything is still working, guys. The drone lights are doing what they need to do. You can see they usually blink before we put the connection is on. So usually when the connection is on, right there. Oh, yeah, let us not try to start this drone until all the things have been put in place, because the wires would go crazy, it might cut itself, and etc. So we do not want to let hard work of a messy job go to waste. So let me put this right on off. So other than that, guys, on the next vlog, we're gonna find a new body for this drone, and it's gonna be some ghetto hardcore broke solutions. And now we're able to see actually how the drone works. So you can see we have all the different wires that are able to send communication to drones, to the propellers. And then this is the motherboard right here. You can see everything comes through from here. And then also from the bottom part, which is hooked up to the camera configuration. And you can see the antenna is right here. It is right close to this big thing that I'm guessing is the it does have sensors in there as well, but I'm guessing this is the actual connectivity for the Wi-Fi connection. It uses Wi-Fi connection with this thing here for the camera and everything else. But this one uses a 2.5 gigahertz connection system. Not sure if that what it is, but it has a FPV connection system. At least I know that part. So next episode, we're gonna put this thing back together and get this thing. Okay, guys, the video cut off a little bit, that's why I had to go back and click play again. So if you see a little skip, don't worry about it. So that's all I have, guys, for this episode, Interludes. You might be wondering, why did I take off a drone apart? Well, because I'm a curious person, want to see how it works. I'm a software engineer, but I do like tingling with hardware as well. So in the next episode, we'll try and put it back together in a different body, different shell. Let's see how it works, or if it does even work. We can see it's still going off, so that means it is working. At least we didn't cut any wires off. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this randomness of vlogs interludes. And I hope to see you guys next week, and let's get this puppy put back together. And hopefully this time we don't have to go on some broke solution stuff. Just kidding. We definitely will. So, peace out.